Who woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, hungry, bothering us?
My question is, why are you not teaching her how to cook for herself? Or at the very least, get her own food to a certain degree. By the time that I was that age, then again, I'm a Gen X. By the time I was her age, I knew how to easily get a bowl of cereal. Hell, I even knew how to cook a bowl of macaroni and cheese. So I gotta kind of wonder, is this her problem or yours? Just wondering. No disrespect, bro. So, this is my more seductive alter ego. You know, I'm that guy in the leather jacket. I'm the badass. I'm the criminal. I'm the guy who's gonna fuck someone up. Problem is, that's not who I am at all. Which is really messed up. And see, the thing of it is like, it's frustrating because it's like, I know I can get girls looking like this, but the kind of girls I can get looking like this aren't the ones I want at all. It kind of sucks. So it's like, how do I get my alter ego in my true self to interact so that I can actually get the women that I actually want? Because I'm not in it for the sex. I'm actually in it for the relationship, which most seducers, they're just in it for the sex.
Eventually gonna come down to me or the game.
Like how you a grown?
I'm confused. Are you his girlfriend or his mother? Just
fucking tastes good. Did it fucking taste good? Did you like it?
Oh, please let me have some water. Some water, just a drop. Oh God, no, not again. Not again, please.
Well, cheers, everybody. Did you do all those 17 shots yet?
So you get that women don't have bottomless vaginas, right? Just like a man's penis varies in length, so too a woman's vagina varies in depth and girth. I don't know why this is such a mystery to most men, and I'm not sure why. Well, actually, I am more sure as to why media doesn't talk about it, because the fantasy is that, you know, all women have these, like, bottomless pits for vaginas, which is absolutely, utterly asinine. As long as you can find her clitoris, she'll be happy.
Me? I'm not a witch at all.
I'm not that.
Come here now. I'm doing this video response on the toilet because honestly it's the response it deserves. So first and foremost, her premise is that unless you're a scientist, she doesn't define that. She does not define that, but I'm going to assume she's talking in regards to academia. So apparently, if you're not in academia, you're not doing any actual research in any way, shape, or form. That's absolutely, utterly absurd. It's insane. Secondly, she's just basically a gatekeeper. She's a gatekeeper. She's like, I am the scientist and thou shalt not pass unless you are an academic elite scientist. It's like, no, Calm down, little girl. Calm down. Calm down. Let's look at her premises, right? Let's look at her premises. So unless you're doing complex things, you're not doing research. She's not saying, well, unless you're doing complex things, you're not a scientist. I could jive with that. I mean, if you're a scientist, yeah, use the scientific method and do all that good stuff and, do peer reviews. Research? Anybody can do research, and you sure as hell don't need to be a scientist. You sure as hell don't need to be a scientist to do research. Her premises alone detonates any argument. I mean, it's absurd. She's like, clapping. I'm not going to clap because I don't want to put the camera that far back, but she's like, it's like, stop. Just stop. Research is something that anybody can do because it has to do with critical thinking. I want everybody to do research. I want everybody to be critical thinkers. For that to be like the sole area of like one elite group of people, that's like asking for, priest kings or secret societies or, witch doctors or something. It's very anti-intellectual in reality, but obviously her making that stupid of a statement is anti-intellectual. No. My whole point is that we men are done saving women. I was raised by a broken woman who refused to take responsibility for any of her actions and even become the least little bit self-aware through any kind of therapy or self-reflection. I'm not going to bother dealing with broken women. I work on healing myself. If a woman has healed herself, and if we can, interact with each other and have the chemistry and support each other, that's great. But I'm not going to sit there and be bothered to lift up a person who has no desire to lift up themselves and change their behavior when it's toxic.
My treat. I've been a very brave little girl.
Right here, I'm your treat. Now let's see how many people get triggered. Your comment is a perfect example of the ageism, sexism, and the ableism, and the lookism. You're basically a bigot. And I don't listen to bigots. I literally have no power from this or any other thing that they did way back when. I'm Irish. My ancestors didn't even show up till the 1800s, and they were treated almost as bad as the blacks were in the time of slavery. Dude, also, stop generalizing all white people. Stop generalizing all black people. Because, the thing of it is, if you look at it realistically, we're all individuals. We are all individuals. And you saying all white people are bad is just like somebody saying all blacks are bad or all Asians are bad or whatever. The color of one's skin is not the content of their character. Go research Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Learn something.
What would you do if I walked into your room like this and just...
I would do anything and everything that you wanted to do with me.
I know.
Jody, did you lie to me?
Yes.
Jody!
Indeed, she did lie, and now she must be punished.
Oh, it's you. I'd say you remind me.
Well, little lady, you're like that piece of homemade bread that's, right in the middle of the love that you want to cut thick and deep. And when you have it laying there on the plate, you want to spread jam or honey all over it. You just want to let it soak into the bread. And then when it's still warm, you want to lift it up to your waiting mouth and just let it sit there on your tongue, enjoying the flavor, enjoying the taste. And then finally, when you take that sensuous bite and swallow. Dobie has socks! Dobie has many socks! Dobie is free elf! Dobie is rich elf! Show Dobie respect! Life is not fair. Most of my coworkers are 20-something-year-old women. I am old enough to be their father. They are single. They are horny as fuck. One's dating a meth addict. Another one's dating somebody who I think is homeless. Another one is dating somebody who has, I don't know what the fucking issue with the guy is, but he's clearly extremely low IQ. But good looking, so I gotta give him that. Yeah. Meanwhile, here I am, horny as fuck, having to be taunted by hot little 20-year-olds. All the 30-year-olds are taken. The 40-year-olds, don't even get me started on them. But, yeah. The only reason I can't get one is how I look.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
So, some people have asked me, Nick, why are you going back to stealing houses? TikTok. TikTok is why I've decided to start stealing houses once again. Because I see so many beautiful young women who are desperately seeking a daddy, I guess that's what they're calling them, that me, I am in the market for a young, beautiful woman, but I gotta have the money to spoil her in the way in which she deserves to be spoiled. So I'm figuring by the time I get $1 million, the average... There are far too many retards with penises preying upon lonely, insecure females. These little retards should focus on not being retarded, but nonetheless, they're focused on bullshit. This is why it must bear upon the women to call out the retards for what they are and say no. Stop being insecure. Stop being cringy. Stop being desperate. Stop being retarded. And choose